Hey party people, this is Paul at 12voltreview.com, and today we're looking at another radio. It's the Pioneer DEH-X8500BS. And that BS doesn't stand for something else. It stands for Bluetooth and Silent Radio. Anyway, this radio right here runs around 209 or so. It's got a the next up is the top line radio, so it's another radio above this. You start going to screens and stuff. Anyway, let's get this radio out of the box and see what's inside and go from there. Open it up. Alright, first thing I'm pulling out is a 3-foot USB extension. I'll tell you about that in a second. It has a remote. It's got CD keys and installation hardware, or screws really, and it's got the wired harness, as most radios should have. Alright, pulling out the manual, that, and down here we got the warranty card. Please read the warranty card. Alright, oh, there's something else in here. Is the Bluetooth cable with Bluetooth mic and plug-in. It's all one piece. Yeah, we got the styrofoam as usual. Plastic bag as usual. Just keep the dust off of it. It's got little plastic protectors because all they worry about is the corners. They don't care if the face gets scratched up while it's shipping. I'm sure they do. Alright, got the little covers off of there. It's got the, on here is the cage on this radio. Alright, got the radio out of the box. Let's get this thing mounted up and we'll see what the back of it looks like. Alright, got the back of it turned around. We're going to see what kind of stuff we got going on back here. We got the FM antenna plug-in. Plugs in as a little cord. This is where the 3-foot rear USB is that you put that 3-foot cord in. You can bring it around, drop it into the glove box. If your kit for your car has a pocket, you can drill a hole and run it into the pocket, or just let it dangle out underneath the dash. Wherever you want to do it, put it. This radio is Sirius XM ready. That's what this little port right here is for. You plug your Sirius XM unit into here and subscribe, and you get Sirius XM for your radio. Fuse. This is the part where the power plug plugs into. And over here, you got 2 new ports right here. The top one is for the microphone. That way you can plug your Bluetooth microphone after it's installed. This one underneath it is called a wired remote. It's really mainly for if your car has steering wheel controls for the radio, like volume up, volume down, track or something like that on the steering wheel. You can purchase a optional module, because once you pull your factory radio out, you lose those features. But there's an optional module that you can get for certain radios that you can wire up and program to the car, and you plug it in here, so that way you can control the new radio from your steering wheel. If you don't, then the only way you can control the radio is from the radio or from the remote that comes with the radio. But that's what the wired remote's for. On here, get your, have a look to make sure. The top you got your rear pre-outs. Bottom you got front pre-outs, and you got your subwoofer pre-outs. So that way you can play bass or 4-channel amp or 5-channel amp. You get all your outputs on the back of the radio. Alright, let's get this radio turned around and we'll see what the front looks like with power. Alright, we got the radio powered up. It's asking me to set up, yes. So we'll go to yes. English, yes, I'm English. Well, not English, but I speak English. So see the calendar year 2013, we'll just say we went ahead and did all that. That's just you're setting up the time, the date and stuff, and the time. So contrast, if it's too bright, you can mess with the contrast. That way more visually done. Let's say we'll just leave it on 7. Quit. Yes. This radio is pretty flashy. It's got a bigger display. You don't have the preset at the bottom of the radio like most radios. It's off in the menu somewhere. And right now, it looks like it's in a demo mode. That's like for, like stores. If you like go to car audio shop, you'll see all these radios blinking and flashing on. They're all pretty much in demo mode. That way, it shows basic information on the stuff that it can do when it's installed in your vehicle. So what you probably want to do, if I remember correctly, is go into the volume button. So let's see, system. Go to the system here. So that is subwoofer control. What that does is you can take your rear pre-outs and make them full range or subwoofer output. Software update and back. We'll find the backup button, which is just right here. System. I'm trying to find the demo. Engine time alert. Music browse. Warning tones. Aux on. Demo. Contrast. Demo. Okay, demo off. Yes. Demo's off. Okay, I'm going to tuner here. Alright, front of the radio has a nice gloss black look to it. It's real nice. It's pretty slick. It's got your CD slot here. You got your eject, your Bluetooth button, which also, if you hold it down, I guess during a phone call, this is denied. Your aux input, like I said, the USB's in the rear is on the front as on this radio. You got a bigger display which gives you OEL graphics and stuff on there. This button here and F. I'm an aux right now apparently. Okay, so now I'm in the tuner section. This radio is has a little more learning curve to it, but once you figure out where all the buttons are at, once most radios are all set, you don't worry about figuring out which button's which. You just use the remote that comes with it or the volume knob and track up and down. That's pretty much it. Okay, these are the preset buttons. And when you hit the top one, it scrolls through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presets. The bottom one goes back. This is the backup menu button. If you're being used in the volume button area, it'll back you out all the menus that you was in. Band button, you get FM1, FM2, FM3, AM, and back to FM1 again. And of course, source, cycles all your source stuff. And if you press and hold it, it turns the radio off. But also, there's really not an off button on the radio. All it does is turn the equipment off, but your illumination still stays on. But now when you turn your key off on the car, then it'll shut the whole radio down. I was told by Pioneer that if you can press the button off here, which is off, it's still really on. But if you hold if you find the display off button, you press and hold it. Well, never mind. It's not working. It's supposed to be able to turn the display off. Here we go. So now I'll shut off. Alright, let's see, there's this little lever right here, which is pretty neat. So we'll go back to the tuner. This is your track forward and back buttons. You scroll through, hold it, it'll search for the next station. It'll do the same thing with your, where's I turned the display off. Mix, that's actually a program called Mix Tracks. Display off. Hopefully it's on. What is it? It's a free program you download from Pioneer Electronics. It's called Mix Tracks. You install the program, you put all your music into this program, and you tell it to analyze, and what it does is it'll take all these songs and automatically link them together like a DJ at a club, and automatically put all the songs together with a beat. So when it gets to the end of the song, instead of just ending in a pause and another song starts playing, it continues right into the next song and mixes all the songs together to make one continuous song with a custom beat that you select. And when you do that, you can when it's in mix tracks mode, on your USB, the display flashes. Of course, I don't have a thumb drive set up, but you can actually set the flashes to bounce with the music. You can set the different colors for the mix tracks. There's all kinds of different features in there. In the menu section, which is in the volume button, you got your function, you got your audio, entertainment, illumination, system, and mix tracks. Like I said, this is where you go in mix tracks and set up different stuff, and back to function. The function menu has BSM stored, or best station memory stored in Man 1. You don't have to worry about all that. If you want to, you can set it, but it's, I never used it. So, audio, get your fader balance, preset EQ, like your normal subwoofer, bass, jazz, rock, stuff like that. Get your graphic equalizer. Go into here, you get a 5-band equalizer. You can adjust it. Instead of just putting numbers in, you can actually see where it's at on the screen. Just a visual indication. And you got your, starts off at 100 hertz all the way up to 8 kilohertz. So that's where like your treble, mids, and bass. And that loudness is always starts off at off when you first hit the radio. Find this. There we go. You press the button in, it'll do the mids, the highs, mids, and lows. So you have to kind of listen to it and see how it sounds with your current speakers, because it really juices the bass up. And if you have factory speakers, then which usually can only handle 15 to 20 watts, this radio puts out 50 watts a channel, as most radios do nowadays. It'll make them kind of distort a little bit, so you want to kind of watch the loudness. Let's see what else we got. We got the subwoofer 1, subwoofer 2, and it just tells them to normal, reverse, depends on, I guess, on how you mount it and everything. That's usually never really messed with. Subwoofer 2 tells you the hertz, where you want the woofer to run at. You usually start off at 80 hertz and work your way up or down depending on your car and box, how the radio is set up, how the amp set up. All that affects how the woofer's going to sound. Every car's acoustics is different. Every box is different. The wood is made in the box, carpet on the box, if it's carpeted or vinyl lined. It's all kinds of stuff. It affects the sound in your car. Bass booster, just like the other radios, it just really punches the bass out of the radio for like super bass. We got high pass filter, fader and balance again, and we're back to the top of the menu. Entertainment, and usually what it does, it just changes the background. You can select different stuff. Usually it's like usually these right here bounce with the music, do different things, and some of it's just pictures. Some are nothing. You got dolphins, smoke ring or water rings, divers, pretty cool. You got your date and time on there. There we go. The background. You also got the clock. You want the clock to be on, and background. That's all that for the entertainment. Illumination. Got your key side, which I believe is just the keys. Display side, which is just the display. I guess you give it what color you want. It actually tells you the color. Back out. Key side, yes I want blue. So now we got blue and lemon. Oops. Key side, display side, key and display. I mean, if you want the whole thing red, you can make it red from there. Phone. Color flashing, this will tell you if you have a phone call. If you want to flash red, blue, green, whatever color you want, it's going to flash. And they got effects. So we got 6 different flash effects. Real fast, real fast, and two different ones. They're just different flashing effects. Back out of that. and right to the key side. So that's all with illumination. You can play around with that. It's pretty cool. System, we're already in here. Elbow scroll off, Bluetooth on, clear memory. These are the version of the Bluetooth. App connect modes, wires. So you know, there's a little app mode in there for the iPhones, iPods. Calendar, clock, engine, time alert, music browser, all that again. And mix tracks. This is the program. You get short playback. It's random, so it won't play like if the song's like 5 minutes, it may play back 2 minutes of it. Or random, it'll play randomly every song. And let's see, we got flash area, key and display. So the whole thing flashing, or this over here flashing, or does not flash at all. Flashing color. See, sound level mode, color 1, color 2, no pass mode. So you can set the bass one flashing color, something else a different flashing color. It's really pretty ingenious in how they did all this. Display effect, extract 1, extract 2. Of course, like I said, I don't have a thumb drive, been mixed tracked. So cut in effect, all kinds of different things. Mix settings. This is all in there. And back to function again. So that's pretty much everything for the menu. It's really in depth on this radio. Got a lot of features. Bluetooth, Sirius XM ready. Rear USB, front aux input. Multicolor. One side one color, the other side a different color. Nice color on the gloss black. You got the lever, which is seems pretty solid. Of course, it also detachable face. Take the face off, bring it with you, snap it back in place. Automatically starts playing right where it left off. Alright, that's the Pioneer DEH-X8500BS. Nice little radio. Runs around 200 to 210 or so to 199. It's really nice radio. Got your Bluetooth, Sirius XM ready. It's nice graphics, OEL display. It's got high volt. 4-volt pre-outs on all the pre-outs, so you can have really juiced up bass and highs. It's a really nice radio. Only doesn't have is a HD radio, but that's the next radio. And Pioneer, the top line radio. But anyway, I like it. It's really nice. And this is Paul with 12voltview.com. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.